can stand under my umbrella.
Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial where today I will be showing you how to make a fancy thumbnail. Something looking like this, you see, a very fancy highlighted, it just glows into your eyes, very clickbaity, very attractive. So let's get right into it. Firstly, before anything, you want to create the perfect resolution for the thumbnail of YouTube. So go ahead, click new, and the width should be 1280 by 720. That is a perfect resolution for YouTube. And yeah, go ahead, you should have this white screen. The most important thing right now is what you need for the backdrop. So go ahead, go open it, and I already downloaded it for you. For this tutorial, I'll use this this backdrop right there, and go ahead and just paste in it. Just paste it in. So you see right there. After that, go ahead and just select filter, blur, and go to Gaussian blur. Change that to 10 pixels because it makes everything blurry. After that, you can go ahead and put another layer on top. This is where this comes in handy. Go ahead and select the pen tool and just overlay it. I will show you in this time lapse right here, but it's pretty simple. Go ahead and overlay it. Because of this tutorial, I will do the easiest way to overlay the pen tool. Alright guys, after you guys have finished doing that, go ahead and hover your mouse to the drawing, then right click and click make selection. After that, it'll appear a window. Go ahead and change that, keep it to 0 pixels and everything to default. You don't want to change anything, as if it breaks or it malfunctions, it might have a huge impact on the last result. So once again, click and keep everything at its original. So from here, you want to go ahead and click layer 1. Go ahead and click blending options, and this will pop up. Go ahead, after that, go to drop shadow. You want to make this 75%, right how it was. Then you want to make the spread 20 and the size 40. The reason for this is just to make a shadow, simply make it look better with a shadow. Then you want to go ahead, after that, go click stroke, change pixels to 7 and change color to white. Then click OK out of it. As you see right there, it looks very attractive so far. This gun and this arm right here, it just sticks out from the background, and immediately people will drag attention into this gun, because the more focused, the more better. No one would attract attention to this blue sign at the A or the B. Next up, you want to create your text. Go ahead and use Kenyan Coffee and change it to Elix. For me, however, I will be doing a tutorial about how to make a thumbnail. So this thumbnail is going to be called how to make. First of all, you have to make the first line and second line separately, and change the color into the first line. I would suggest to be white because it looks very attractive. Go ahead and click right click on the layer, go click blending options. Right, when it appears, go and click gradient overlay, make this 10 or 20%, however you like it. I would keep it at 20, and go inner shadow, keep it about probably 30 or 40, however you like it. I would keep mine at 30, and every single thing multiplier is the same. So go ahead and click out of it, and there you have it. So this should be dragged under layer 1. Go ahead and create another layer for your like the most important speech of that video, how it will stick out. So I suggest you use bold italics for Kenyan coffee, which I will provide a link to fonts in the description below. Go ahead and click create the main part of the story. So mine is a thumbnail. Yeah. Go ahead and highlight it. I would suggest it to be green because normally the opposite color of the color wheel on yellowish oranges is blue, but however green is also an option as it is 90% apart. So there you go, and click highlight, find the perfect green color for you. This should work. A very nice, tumbly, not too flashy. And yeah, so there you go. Drag it and center it between how to make and a thumbnail. From there, you want to drag that onto how to make as well. Go ahead and click blending options. You want to go inner shadow and change that to 75%, or you can just do 20 or 10, just to make it look unobvious, but mine I will put at 50. Go into gradient overlay, change this to multiply mode, and put this at 10 or probably 30, 40, however you want it. Mine's I will put at 30, and yeah, so basically that is it. Go ahead and now shift click, left click both of those, click Ctrl J. Now move both of these under, right click it and click rasterize type. Once again, right click and click merge layers. So now if I do that, I should be able to drag this anywhere. Right, but that is not the point. Let's go ahead and click blending options. This is where the magic happens. Go ahead and click blending options, go into drop shadow. This is where you want it to be, or how you want it to be. But let's not go there first because this is not the first part. Go ahead, choose the color. So mine will be black, a color, and click left control and left click this part right there. Left click the image of that part. Go ahead and click select, modify, then go and drag over to expand. Mine will normally be on 30 pixels, but if you have this space right here, it's kind of very annoying. Go ahead and click Control D, click Control left click again, go to select, modify, and click expand, and expand it to how many you want to. Mine is 33 in this case. There you go. No one would really mind about that. So go ahead and click that. Now on the keyboard, as I said, choose a black color because that just sticks out the most in this whole place, because these two are very bright colors and black just gloomy and dark. They are just totally the opposite of this. So you want to click left alt or right alt, it all depends on you, and click backspace. There it would create something looking like that. A very majestic and unique way of making like a backdrop for your text. Go ahead and click Control D. No one will really mind that part unless you really have OCDs, which you can just up it. But yeah, besides that, that is that part. Now it still looks quite bland, to be fair. Go ahead and click Control G to create a group for it and rename it to whatever you want. I would rename mine to text, so that's why after it would be easier to move the whole text itself without just leaving this layer or that layer or any other layers behind. So go ahead and click that, go right click to that black spot right there, click blending options, and this is where the magic happens. Go into drop shadow and opacity at 100% or 75%. It really depends how you want it. Go ahead and change spread to 40 or 50. Mine, I would put it at 40, and go change the size to 60 right there. That'll make everything look more beautiful and more in style. Normally you want to put for 100. It's totally fine by me. You can put 100, but it won't look that great of something. Then after that, it's still missing thumbs. It's still missing this white part where the gun just looks more attractive than the logo itself. So go ahead and click stroke, change pixels to 7, color to white, and there you have it. Now everything looks more attractive. The color itself, I did not mean to do that. That is why you needed a group. And now the text itself looks very attractive and majestic. So now you want it to make in the middle so it looks attractive. So I would put or mainly put the A. If you have an A in your thumbnail, I would suggest putting the aim sight in the middle of the A, because it'll look very, very nice. It just fits perfectly, and the gun is just overlaying the word, which just makes it very, it just makes it abnormal, very unique of its kind. So after that, we are not done yet. Go ahead and click Control, left click. This will make your thumbnail funky and way more attractive, like 10 times more attractive right now. So you want to click left click and Control and left click on it. Go ahead and click select, modify, and go to choose border. So border, I would suggest 10 pixels. Click OK, and it'll create this small border line thing right there. So what you want to do is to hover your mouse to the bottom right corner next to the trash bin right there. There's a felled water paper right there. Click that, and it should create a new layer. Go ahead and drag that on top of your background or backdrop, and now choose a favorite color you like. So a color opposition to the dark background. In the background right now should be purple pinkish, so I would choose mine ish purple-ish pink right there. Go ahead and click on layer 2. You have to click it, Alt, back tab. There you go, and that'll just make it look more funky. We're not done there yet. It might look good, it might look bad, it might look anything into people's opinions, but to make it 10 times more funky and more colorful, go ahead and just make more layers, drag it on top of each other. So just go have that, choose another color. In this case I would choose probably pink, because pink are for men. Right, go ahead and click that again, Alt backspace, and I'll just overlay the back layer, but it's fine, it's totally fine. I will explain why in a second. Then choose red, because it's just a majestic, it's a very formal color. Click Alt backspace as well, and just for the thrill of it, creates another layer fitting blue, orange, just random rainbow colors into it. So that's backspace. There you go, just blue, or why the hell not, just create even more layers. Make that a yellow, orange, dark orange, just a faded orange like that. Click Alt backspace, and there you have it. Or that you can then group into one, or you can group all those into different ones, which is that. Then I call it the ring, because it's just like a finger. This fits around the border. Then now you want to click Control D. This is where the magic starts. Go ahead and highlight one of those layers, however which layer you want. Go into your Razers, choose your Razers to 500 pixels, and the most important part here is hardness is 25%, because if you put it at 100%, it'll completely wipe out the whole thing, which just makes it 10 times ugly. Go ahead and choose that, click out of it, and start to just mend out the layers. You see, like now it starts looking 10 times more beautiful. You know, just put like random colors this and there, everywhere. Just start to highlight it, you know, make it look funky, make it look fitting, make everything look very majestic, you know, make everything look more attractive to your thumbnail. You see, just right there, just make a rainbow color, like, you know, just make color that would fit a lot into it. Make a rain, just like that, just a rainbow color. It'll just make out like a lot of cool shadings for this color. Just makes out a very controversial part. Like many people would agree on this, many people would agree on that. It just makes everything look better, apparently. Like, it just 10 times, like, see, you guys see right there, everything's in a color formed shape, everything is way more fancy, it just looks more formal. And yeah, so that's just it. I can fast forward, just making the ring all over again, just to make it look more controversial, more like fancy for every single person. So I'll just go ahead and fast forward the aftermath of the new rings. And there you go, guys. I have edited the ring around the picture, the thumbnail, however you call it. And now you guys can see the whole different. Before it looked like this, atrocious, you see. Nothing would attract attention to this lame thumbnail. But before that, after that, you see this ring just makes it like 100 times like a fiesta, a huge party. Makes it look very funky. The gun sticks out, and like everything from behind just blurs away, and like there's a huge text here, green and white, like blended with each other, just makes it flash, you know. And there you go, like it would look something like that. This one bland, but like it sticks out from every single thing. You see, like that looks very good. You guys can easily do this, right? It requires no professional editing. This right there is called professional in the normal world already. You can just brag to your friends, yo dude, look at this. This is what you call quality, not whatever your Roblox thumbnail is. Anyways, guys, if this video did help you, please leave a like, comment down below if you need help or suggestions for anything else. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already. Turn on thumbnail, as you will be experiencing a lot of daily videos about how to crack or downloading cracked up-to-date softwares, tutorials to do more things. You can share this with your friend, please, if it helped you and you think your friend needs it, or any relatives, your neighbors, or anyone who needs it. Please go ahead and share this to everyone. Anyways, guys, besides that, wish you the best of luck into creating more thumbnails for your videos. Besides that, I am Dan. Peace out.